Hey everyone, welcome back to Geography Facts, the channel where we dive deep into the weird, wild, and wonderful corners of our planet. Today we're heading to a state that's as big as it is empty, as beautiful as it is brutal. I'm talking about Wyoming, that wild, windswept state with mountains, cowboys, and a whole lot of space. But here's the truth. Wyoming ain't for everyone. Some people visit and fall in love. Others? They leave wondering how anyone survives there. So in this video, we're unpacking 15 reasons why Wyoming might not be your cup of cowboy coffee. Before we ride into it, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell so you never miss a curious episode like this. And hey, if you've ever been to Wyoming or live there, drop a comment below with your thoughts. We want to hear from you. Let's go. 1. The wind will knock you off your feet. Let's start with the wind. Wyoming is one of the windiest states in America. In places like Rawlins or Casper, gusts over 60 miles per hour aren't rare. They're expected. Ever tried to pump gas while your car door keeps slamming shut from the wind? Welcome to life in Wyoming. Locals even joke that if the wind ever stops, they'll all fall over from the shock. 2. Population. What population? Wyoming is the least populated state in the U.S., with just over 580,000 people, in a state larger than the United Kingdom. If you're the type who loves big cities, packed concerts, or 24-hour sushi, you're going to feel seriously alone. There's more cattle than people here. And that's not just a cute saying. It's true. 3. Winter is long. Like, really long? Winter doesn't play nice in Wyoming. It starts in October and sometimes doesn't leave until May. Blizzards, ice storms, and bone-chilling wind chills? Absolutely. Snowdrifts taller than your truck? You bet. You'll need a snow shovel and probably a snowplow too. 4. Where are the stores? Let's say you need a Target run. In Wyoming, you better pack snacks and maybe a tent. Many small towns are hours away from the nearest big box store. Some communities literally plan their week around grocery trips. You don't just run to the store, you prepare for the store. 5. The altitude can mess with you. Much of Wyoming sits well above 6,000 feet in elevation. That means thinner air, lower oxygen, and a higher chance of altitude sickness, especially for newcomers. So if you're from, say, Florida, you might find yourself winded just walking to the mailbox. 6. Wildlife is wonderful until it's not. Yes, Yellowstone is amazing. Yes, seeing bison and elk is magical. But you know what's not magical? Accidentally hitting a 1,500-pound elk with your truck at night, or waking up to a bear digging through your trash. Out here, you're on their land. Jobs are limited and specialized. Wyoming's economy leans heavily on mining, energy, and agriculture. If you're in tech, media, or fashion, well, you might be working remotely. Or not at all, unless you're into coal, oil, or cows. You might find the job market a little dry. 8. Everyone knows everyone and their business. In small towns, privacy is a myth. Your mail carrier knows what brand of cereal you eat. Your neighbor knows who visited your driveway and how long they stayed. It's friendly, sure, but also kind of intense. 9. You better love pickup trucks. This isn't Prius country. In Wyoming, if you don't drive a pickup truck, people might assume something's wrong with you. The terrain demands it. Snow, gravel, cattle crossings. A sedan will cry itself to sleep here. 10. You'll need a gun? Hunting, ranching, and rural living mean firearms are a big part of life. Many households have several. It's not just about self-defense, it's part of the culture, and if that doesn't sit right with you, well, it's something to consider. 11. You might be out of cell service. Often. If you've ever lost cell signal in the middle of a call, try Wyoming. Much of the state is still dead zones. And forget about lightning-fast internet. Rural areas might struggle with basic broadband. That Netflix binge might have to wait. 12. Housing isn't always cheap or available. You'd think with all that land, housing would be a steal. But in popular areas like Jackson Hole, prices rival San Francisco. No joke. Why? Scenery, skiing, and rich out-of-state buyers. That means locals often get priced out of their own towns. 13. You have to be self-reliant. Break down on a snowy road? It might be hours before help arrives. Run out of supplies? Hope your neighbor has a spare. Or be ready to improvise. Living in Wyoming means being tough, prepared, and resourceful. The state doesn't baby anyone. 14. Politics and values. Run deep. And conservative. Wyoming is one of the most conservative states in America. That's not good or bad, just a fact. If you lean left, you might feel out of place in some areas. Politics can be personal here, and they come up often. 15. Nature is stunning and unforgiving. Finally, let's talk about nature. Wyoming has breathtaking beauty. Grand Teton, Yellowstone, the wide-open plains. But that beauty is raw and wild. Forest fires, avalanches, flash floods, grizzly attacks. Nature here doesn't mess around. It's paradise, if you're ready for it. So, do you still think you could handle life in Wyoming? Or would the wind, winter, and wildlife have you running for the city? Here's a wow-worthy fact. Wyoming has only 2 escalators in the entire state, both in Casper. Yup, that's how little vertical shopping happens here. Now that's wild. Drop a comment and tell us, could you survive Wyoming? Would you ever move there? Or maybe you already live there and love it. We want to hear your side. And if you enjoyed this deep dive, give us a thumbs up, subscribe to Geography Facts, and ring that bell so you don't miss our next video. Until then, stay curious, stay adventurous, and we'll see you on the next one.